welcome back to another history special. And today I'm going to take a walk around the ruins of Walden Castle in the town of Saffron Walden in Essex. The town of Saffron Walden has been a market town since 1141, which is roughly when the castle was founded by a man called Geoffrey de Mandville. Now, the Mandville family were very powerful in the region. I've been taking a little look into their family a little bit, and I've discovered something really rather interesting. Because Geoffrey de Mandville, well, his grandfather was a man called Eudo de Ree, and he's known better as Eudo d'Apifer, and he came across with William the Conqueror. He was one of his trusted men, and it was Eudo de Ree that was responsible for building Colchester's castle, which is not too far from where I live. So there's a little connection between Saffron Walden and the de Mandville family with Colchester and Eudo de Ree. But just walking around the outside of the castle, all that remains is the flint and rubble core. And it's quite interesting to take a look and just see what actually has survived here. And to be honest, it's very little because of the history of the castle. But just inside here, through these gates, is what used to be a little room. Let's just walk in here. I'm not sure if this area was a former garderobe or a prison cell. There's evidence of where a first floor used to be. There's a couple of sort of putlock holes on the side of the wall. That's where a second floor, upper floor would have been. So this is probably say it could have been a garderobe area or a cell, but it's quite interesting to sort of take a look inside. But what is interesting on the outside, walk back through the gates, it looks like there's two cannonball impact marks on the side here. Perhaps that was whether they're actually cannonball impact marks or not, I'm not sure, but they do resemble it. Strange to have two close together, unless there was some other structure here which has given that appearance. I'm going to walk around the back of the castle, take a look. Considering it's been more or less empty, derelict for the past 800 odd years, the actual core here is still in pretty good condition. Just walk around the side. Oh, there's a gate here. Just walk through this gate. There we go. Walk round to the side. Geoffrey de Mandville fell out of favour with the king in 1143. That was King Stephen. King Stephen issued him with a few demands, and which he agreed to initially, but then reneged on his agreement, and took up arms against the king. He was eventually killed in battle in 1144, I think just outside Cambridge. But he's actually buried in, he wanted to be buried in Walden Priory, but he wasn't allowed to be buried there. That's now where I think Audley End House is. And so he was actually buried at Temple Church in London, along with some of his descendants as well. And those graves are still in the church, in the round area of the church. So you can actually go and visit them in Temple Church in London. And let's walk through the gates here. Oh wow, this is quite great up here. This is actually the basement of the castle I'm in. We're on the first floor above. You just see the lines on the marks on the wall where that might have been. There's some putlock holes up there, and there's a distinct area where that floor would have been. And the area in the middle there, that would have been the central support. So all the beams would have come out from the walls onto the central support in the middle here, in the cellar of the castle. See the where the fireplaces would have been on the first floor, and the storage arches underneath. You can actually see how thick the walls are as well. Just walking into one of these arches. This area here is about 6 foot from the wall behind me to the front. Probably means that the walls are at least sort of 12 to 14 feet thick. They certainly built things to last, with the intention of them being built to last. Oh, that's quite interesting. Shame there's not much more of it, of the castle here. There's a small tower at the back, but that's a later addition. It's added in the 18th century. But after Geoffrey de Mandville was killed, the castle was given to one of King Stephen's trusted men, a man called Turgesius de Abrincis. And he in turn fell out of favour with the king and was forced to hand the castle over. And it was Henry II who in 1157, 1158, somewhere there, he ordered the castle to be slighted. And it's never been repaired since. That's what, 850 odd years ago. But given given how long it's been here, say it is in really good condition. There's evidence on the outside here of some more of those where a first floor would have been, and this section here. Just see behind me up on the wall where another floor, a little building or an outhouse might have been, an extension to the castle, perhaps access from one of the upper floors. But considering there's not much here, there actually is surprising an amount of to see here if you look into the walls. So there we go. This is Walden Castle in Saffron Walden. So thank you so much for watching this little video. All these history specials can be viewed earlier on Patreon if you'd like to follow me there. But if not, just hit that subscribe button and follow my journey. And hopefully we'll find some more little castles like this and take a little walk around. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time for another history special somewhere else.